Well, he attack me. But Jaden Chase, they have to make the fans them know what really are going on.
Yeah, man, now move settings nation. Now welcome to the channel. Yeah, man, Jaden Chase. Another one that we're gonna bring on another reasoning on the topic of current affairs. So if you're new to the channel, just a pass through, but to find the reasoning insightful, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon and then put a like on the video. Now, let's get right into the reasoning. Now, nation, dancehall superstar producer ShabDon has just cast his own freedom based on these new police accusations and charges brought against him. Now, nation, ShabDon has been charged with breaching the Corruption Prevention Act. Now, the accusations are that ShabDon offered a policeman $2 million to cause the illegal firearm which was found in the vehicle in which he was driving to go missing. This is definitely shocking news, nation. What is also shocking about this statement and the revelation made by the police officer is that ShabDon was granted bail at the sum of just 250,000 Jamaican dollars when he appeared in court. And the man who was also in the vehicle with ShabDon when the gun was found has reportedly given his statement to the police officers and has taken responsibility for the illegal firearm and the ammunition. All charges against the producer were going to be dropped. Of course, well-wishers and supporters of ShabDon have questioned the timing of the new charges as it was placed against him the very afternoon after being granted bail. They said that members of the police force had a consultation with the prosecutorial arm of the state. Now, these charges are very serious in nature. The dancehall producer has been charged with a breach of Section 14, subsection 2 of the Corruption Prevention Act. Now, a breach of the Corruption Prevention Act is a statutory crime, and it is considered more serious than the common law offense referred to as an attempted bribery. It has been stated that the Corruption Prevention Act forbids an offer to a public servant of any money, articles, or gifts for a public servant to commit an act or omission. Now, the Jamaican news outlets contacted ShabDon's attorney, Donna U. Martin, who said that the legal team representing the dancehall producer is prepared to defend him against the allegations of corruption, which ShabDon has blatantly denied. Now, as it pertains to the weapon that was found in the motor vehicle, the origin of the weapon was discovered following investigations which involved the Jamaica Constabulary Force, of course the JCF, and its law enforcement counterparts in the United States, that of the APD, the Atlanta Police Department. Now, the gun was stolen from as far as 018. How did this weapon find its way on Jamaican shores? Well, let for the police find out. Of course, the ruling theory is that weapons reach Jamaican shores by boat, coming here from other Caribbean islands. Now, the JCF has also stated that they have conducted ballistics and forensic tests, which are pending, to establish whether the firearm had been used in the commission of any crimes on Jamaican soil or during its time on Jamaican soil. Now, nation, this would mean ShabDon is currently going to have to wait for a new court date for these new charges or this specific charge. And of course, it's unspecified the amount of years he's now currently facing. It has always been stated that law enforcement has been under pressure to make an example out of dancehall artists, producers, as the music industry, separate and apart from sports and other facets of entertainment, has been one of the most lucrative avenues for individuals from all walks of life, whether inner city, rural, or even uptown, to legitimately get rich and amass vast wealth through music and entertainment. And the state has always said there's a fine line between the lifestyles lived by entertainers and the lifestyles that they portray, whether on screen or through music. And in any instance where the state can find that celebrities have blurred those lines, then the full weight of the law is always placed against them. The ShabDon case, them basically had nothing on him. He was traveling in a motor vehicle and an illegal firearm was in the vehicle. Now 2 occupants occupied the vehicle at the time of the search. Now I guess in the initial stages, nobody never take responsibility. And the statement of bribery, it would be highly unwise on any accused individual's part to be found with a weapon, have got station already get charged, and then try to pay somebody to make the weapon vanish after it has already been logged into evidence and sent to the ballistics lab. Also, the other occupant of the vehicle claimed responsibility and stated to the Jamaica Constabulary Force that he was indeed the owner of the illegal firearm and also the ammunition it contained. And based on that statement from him alone, the charges would then have to be dropped from ShabDon. So some have stated that they don't know, but it not sound like something where a defendant would have do, seeing that him already have him bail hearing date set, and of course him attorneys are gonna make him know, say, yeah, this is something where you can get bail upon. Possession. And remember, ShabDon's attorney, Donahue Martin, is the same attorney who represented P0lice on very similar charges, except in P0lice's case, the weapon was reportedly found on his waistband and his person. So none of the other occupants in the vehicle were arrested or charged with any form of crime. As right then and there, police could say, alright, the weapon was found on you, it must be yours, and you are the individual who is going to be charged. I guess in ShabDon's case, the weapon was not on any of the individual's person. It probably was just found somewhere in the car. Talk to me, nation. I want to know how you feel about these new charges that have been brought against the dancehall producer, who was definitely on his way to becoming a household name when we are talking about dancehall production. Some of the biggest dancehall trap infused productions of these later generations. Definitely a sought after producer by dancehall artists, who has worked with some of the biggest names in the game. Of course, nation, we will be keeping you posted on the outcome of these new charges. No court date has been set, as these new charges were placed against ShabDon the very same day that he received bail, the very afternoon. And of course, ShabDon remains in custody because of these new charges. So, in a sense, the bail was not denied, but because he was charged again, even before being processed out of the facility. So, he's still in police custody. But the one called Jaden Chase, the music and news correspondent. And if you're new to the channel, but you like the reason, of course you like the point of view, well, I'm suggesting to you that you click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and of course, put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. Tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out the channel, check out the reasoning. Join the discussion, the comment section open 24/7. It never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there. For all who ask, oh, you share the video, the arrow icon, how you use to share the video. From you click the arrow icon, It will show you all the different ways that you can share the video, all the different social media platforms on which you can share the video. So use up that icon. And to the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours are going to live, love and prosper. Now stay tuned to the reason again.